Welcome to Lower Weight Yoga. Join me today for a juicy hip opening practice, targeting all areas of the hips that might be ignored or stiff or cranky, and bringing deeper awareness to our nervous system and to our emotional body. I'll see you on the mat. Welcome to Lower Weight Yoga and to my home here in Costa Rica. The number one request I have in yoga is hips. So we're going to do a short practice today to bring awareness to the hips and to shake out the day. A lot of times our hip tension or pain is due to sitting for long periods of time, but of course it can also have to do with having a weak core or weak glutes, or simply just tight groins, lateral leg, hamstrings, or even tight psoas, hip flexor muscles. So let's dive in. Find a comfortable seat, simply cross-legged, half lotus or full. Let's establish our breath first. Bring your palms face up on the knees. Join thumb and index fingers together and sit up nice and tall. We'll begin with a 3-part yogic breath. Inhale, filling up the belly, then the rib cage, then the chest to collarbones. Then exhale, breathing out, chest, rib cage, belly. Inhale, filling up, belly to collarbones. And exhale, releasing breath, collarbones to belly. Good. Let's slow it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A few more breath cycles on your own. Take one more breath. And I invite you to take your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra, bowing your head in gratitude for showing up today. And just take a moment, a pause, to honor yourself for rolling out your mat, making this commitment, and carving this time out for you. And if there's any other intention you'd like to set, please take a moment now to plant that seed. And I invite you to join me for an opening Om, or you can simply breathe and receive. Take a deep breath in. Inhale again. Exhale, breathe it out. Release your hands, sit up tall, take another breath or pause. Softly open eyes if they're closed, and I'll meet you in tabletop. Come to all fours. Set your wrists just ahead of shoulders, knees, hips distance. Take a moment to grip the floor, so basketball hands, so like you're picking up 2 basketballs. I love that imagery. Root down through the fingertips, strong arms, lengthen crown of tail, and pull the shoulders away from ears. A little firming of navel to spine. Inhale, lift the tail, chest gaze for cow. And exhale, round your spine for cat. Inhale, breathe up the spine. Exhale, breathe down the spine. As you inhale, we're awakening and stretching the front of body, so the psoas muscles, hip flexors. And as you exhale, we're bringing space to the back of body, stretching through the back. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Couple more. Inhale to a neutral spine. Extend your right leg out to about 3 o'clock. Walk your hands towards your knee, coming to a kneeling position. Inhale, stretch your arms to sky. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Take your right hand down to the right leg and reach the left arm over, breathing into the left lung for gate pose. If you feel any tension underneath your left knee, try untucking the left toes. This creates more space, but a little less stability. If you tuck your toes, it's more stable, but a little more pressure. You can also fold the edge of mat or slide a towel underneath the knee. Keep breathing here. Inhale, stretch your arms to sky, and on the exhale, bring your left hand down outside your mat, just ahead of left shoulder, and take your right hand down to hip. Now push your right hand into the hip and find that resistance to give you leverage to pick up the right leg. Reach out the heel. Gaze can be down or up. Arm might stretch to sky. And to deepen that quad stretch, bend the knee, reach your hand for the foot, and push your hips towards the front of your mat. Again, gaze can be down or up. Do what's comfortable for your neck. Inhale, lengthen your limbs, and exhale, lower the foot down. Keep the leg extended. Walk to the front edge of your mat. Start to rock hips back and forth, preparing for a half child's pose, Ardha Balasana. Sit the hips back towards your heel and bow your head towards the floor. You can always rest your forehead to a block. If you feel tension in your left knee, lift your hips a little higher or slide a block or pillow underneath your bottom between your calf and your thigh. And inhale, rock back forward. Slide your right heel towards the right edge of mat and turn your toes and your knee outward. Rock back and forth here with your hips. I love this stretch because we're getting into the deep six muscles beneath the medial glute muscles, such as the piriformis. We're also stretching the IT band, the groin, and still a bit into the hamstring as well. And the low back. Good. Pull your knee in. Let's extend the left leg out now. Rise up to a kneeling position for gate pose. Inhale, arms to sky. And exhale to a side body stretch. Breathe into the right lung and allow your gaze to be forward, down, or up. Inhale, arms stretch tall to center. Exhale, take your right hand down ahead of right shoulder, left hand to hip. Resist the left hand and hip. So push the hand into the hip and resist to pick up the leg. Turn the toes towards the front of the room or front of your mat. Top arm might reach for sky. Take the gaze wherever it feels best for your neck. And breathe. To add that quad stretch, bend the knee, grab the foot, and push your hips towards front of room. Inhale, lengthen limbs. Exhale, drop the left foot down. Walk your hands forward. Setting up for Ardha Balasana, half child's pose. Rock back and forth with hips. And settle in. Sitting your hips back towards heel, rest forehead down to floor block. Inhale, lift your hips up. Pull your left heel into left edge of mat. Point your left knee and toes outward and rock back and forth again with the hips. Stay with your breath and keep a soft, steady gaze off tip of nose. Relax the jaw and keep your neck nice and neutral. Good. Pull in the knee. Go ahead and widen your knees. Sit your hips back for a full child's pose, Balasana. Rest your forehead down to the floor block. Release the low back here and open up through the groin muscles. And inhale, rock forward to tabletop. Walk the knees in. Take your right hand behind the right knee. Take the right foot forward. If you need more cushion for the left knee, you can always fold the edge of mat to cushion the knee. Push into your feet and inhale, trace arms up side body for a low crescent lunge. Pause here, energetically reach your feet apart to turn on the deep core. And exhale, goalpost your arms to circle out shoulders. Wrap your left elbow on top of right, either hands to shoulders or eagle arms, wrapping wrists. Squeeze the forearms together, lift the sternum high. Stay here to build deep core strength and back stability, or add a lunge to stretch the hip flexor and deepen your back bend. Push into feet, inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half Hanumanasana. Take your hands down ahead of shoulders. Pull back your right pinky toe to pull back the right femur bone. Keep scooping in belly, lift pelvic floor, and bow your head. Stretching the back of the leg, hamstring calf into glute, and releasing through the back. Steady your breath. From your half split, go ahead and root the front foot, bend knee, push into feet, inhale, arms to sky. Exhale to a low twisted lunge, elbow outside of knee. If this twist is too deep, take an open twist instead with your left palm down underneath the shoulder. You can always bring in a prop like a block Hand can also rest on the thigh, so right hand to thigh, if not stretching to sky. Gaze down at the floor, frame your front foot, pick up the back knee. Step back to a three-legged dog. Taking right leg to sky. Bend knee, fan open the hip, heel to bottom. Knit the lower ribs in, anchor through left heel, and circle out the right knee and hip. Few breaths. And go ahead and lower the right foot down. Inhale, lift your heels, wave spine forward to plank. Exhale, drop your knees, release your toes. Pull the navel in, hug your shoulders to back of heart, and as you lower strong to the ground, hug your elbows towards side body. Bring your feet together, palms face up alongside body. Root the tops of hands and feet and fill up your chest. Hug the shoulders back, little tuck of chin as you gaze forward with the eyes. Option to root the pubic bone to lift the legs. Shalabhasana, building strength through the back of body, turning on those glutes, opening front of body. Remember to breathe. Lower down, place your hands next to your shoulders. Inhale, rise, cobra up dog. And exhale to tabletop. Take your left hand behind your left knee or thigh and walk the leg forward. If you want more cushion for the right knee, fold the right edge of mat and place the knee on top. Push into feet, inhale, arms trace up side body, full breath in here. Feet energetically reaching apart. Go ahead and cactus the arms, circle it out. And wrap your right elbow on top of left, hands to shoulders, or eagle arms. Deep breath in, keep pushing into feet, deep core engaged. Stay here for stability, or at the lunge for flexibility. Hips back, pull the navel in, inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Hands down ahead of your shoulders to the mat. Or again, you can have a couple of props. Your props probably have different heights. Pull back the toes. It's okay to have a micro bend to the front knee. Pinky toe is pulling back, navel pulling in, pelvic floor lifting. Soften into a bow. Feel a stretch through the back of body and breathe. Anchor front foot, bend the knee. Push into feet, inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, low twisted lunge, elbow outside of left thigh, or take that open twist. Gaze down at the floor, frame your front foot. Pick up the right knee. Kick back the left leg to a three-legged dog. Bend the knee, fan open the hip, heel to bottom. Knit in lower ribs, anchor through right heel. Soften your neck and circle out knee and hip. Switch directions.
And lower the foot back down to the ground. Inhale, lift your heels, wave spine forward to plank. Knees up or down, lower down to the ground, hug shoulders to back of heart. Lift thighs away from knees and hug the elbows towards side body as you lower slow. Bring feet together and walk your hands back ahead of hip bones, stacking your wrist and your elbows. Pull the elbows towards center line, push into the palms, lift the heart. Little tuck of chin, gaze forward with eyes. Squeeze the back of heart with shoulders. Option to lift legs. Shalabhasana B. Softly lower down, bring your hands next to shoulders. Inhale, rise up, cobra up dog. Exhale through tabletop, widen knees, sit hips back, child's pose, releasing the low back. Take a rest here, few breaths. Take one more breath down your spine into your hips. And inhale, lift your hips off your heels, walk hands forward. Pull in the knees, walk knees a pinch back, tuck toes, lift hips, down dog. Kick right leg to sky. Exhale to a half pigeon, Ardha Kapotasana. Bring your right knee over to the right edge. Slide back the left leg. Inhale, pick up the heart. And exhale, fold in. You can always take a block underneath your cheek, underneath your forearms, forehead. For those of you that don't find this posture to be very accessible, you can take deer pose, which is bending both knees and taking a bow. You can also recline it, lying on your back, cross right ankle over left thigh, pull left thigh towards you as you push right thigh away, dorsiflex your feet. So any of these variations are appropriate. You can also stay tall here in pigeon and not bow forward. Keep breathing. Take one more breath. Inhale, press to straight arms. Exhale, step to downward dog. Windshield wiper your hips and your heels side to side. Rinse it out. Pause, center, and down dog. Take a breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, Ardha Kapotasana, left knee, left edge. Left ankle behind right wrist, slide back right leg. Take a full breath in, proud pigeon, lift the heart. Exhale, bow, to a grateful pigeon.
Take another breath. Inhale, rise back to straight arms. Tuck your right toes, step back to a down dog. Windshield wiper heels side to side. Drop your knees down, rinse it out with a cow, cat, and tabletop. Return to a neutral spine. Sit back onto your heels. Take your hips to one side, legs to the other. Inch your bottom about halfway up your mat. Extend the legs forward, pull the toes back. Legs can be straight or knees bent. If you're choosing bent knees, you might take a block underneath the knees. If you have a strap or towel, you're welcome to take the strap or towel around the ball of feet. Otherwise, inhale, stretch your arms up to sky to begin. Interlace fingers behind the head, so hammock the back of the head. Pull in the belly, pick up out of the low back, start to hinge forward and pull back the shoulders. Find your edge. Inhale, lift the sternum, pull up out of the low back further. Spread your wings, exhale, sink in. Keep breathing. And keep pulling that navel in to engage your deep core. Hands might now release to the feet or to the legs. Pull the shoulders down, chest forward as you sink into a deeper bow. Pull in the belly, inhale, straight arms, lift the heart. Point the toes, scoop the belly in, and gently come down to lie. Bend both knees and pull your right knee outside of the rib cage to the right shoulder. Extend the left leg back down. Interlace fingers in front of your right shin and inhale, pull the knee towards the shoulder. And exhale, squeeze out your breath. Couple more. Take your left hand and draw your right knee over to the left for a supine twist. Right arm might come out to a T. Gaze up to sky or over right shoulder. Inhale, knee back towards your chest, come back to center. Place your right foot down, knee pointed to sky, and pull your left knee in. Little drawing down of the tailbone. Hug your left knee over to left shoulder outside of rib cage and extend the right leg down. Inhale, pull the knee towards the shoulder. Exhale, squeeze out breath. And cross left knee over to the right for a supine twist. Extend left arm to T. And inhale, knee back towards your chest. Go ahead and pull your right knee into your right shoulder, left knee, left shoulder.
Take hands on top of knees and circle out your knees. Switch directions. And pull your knees and ankles together and circle your knees in the same direction. And then switch directions. Bring soles of feet together, knees come out, rest the soles of feet to floor. One hand to heart, one to belly. We'll close with the diaphragmatic breath or a belly breath. So we're in Supta Baddha Konasana, feet on the floor, soles of feet together, knees out, maybe pillows or blocks underneath the legs. Inhale through your nose, guide your breath down to the belly and fill the belly up. Exhale, empty out the belly as you release the breath out the nose or mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And release your palms face up. Slowly extend one leg, then the other. Allow the toes to splay out, palms open to receive. Resume normal breath. Feel free to prop your knees with blocks or take a side lying position or another alternative. Coming into our final rest Shavasana. This is one of the most important poses of the practice. This is our integration. I invite you to rest, to surrender, and to allow all this beautiful work you just did to settle into the body, into the nervous system. And allow it to reset you. Please stay here as long as you need today, re-anchoring into your intention, observing your practice and what you learned. Feel yourself renewed, maybe rejuvenated, rinsed out. And I'll see you on the mat next time. Namaste.